What is up guys, Calablo. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. तो टीम ही नहीं देखूंगा, भाग नहीं जा।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Martin Cáceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well.
Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Donatoni crosses it in. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Aims beyond the defence. Messi, and Messi! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now Donatoni is onto this. Caught offside that time. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. And that is as far as they're going to go. Costa Curta. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Chiellini. David Villa. That is a jarring tackle, but can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Caceres. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For our World Charity
A
Fund.
half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. There's the start of the second half. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, it's Bebeto. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Now it's Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi! He really is being given no tries from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini gets across to intercept that. And that's another good win of the ball. Batistuta. Donadoni. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Wriggles his way through. Donadoni! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Fernando Torres, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's burst through. Right card, did. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Messi, he's looking wide. That was a decent ball. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Batistuta, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
फुल राइट बैक सब्स्टिट्यूट पे बैठा है पूरा डिफेंस लाइन नाइस guys so be now like subscribe 10 more to 500k ये क्यों बोल रहा हो भाई 500k होगा कभी ना कभी अभी फिलहाल 500 सिर्फ और सिर्फ Matthäus, Lautaro Matthäus, Lautaro Matthäus. Guys, so be now like, subscribe. Yo guys, double tap to like.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his...
Mateus! Off the post! And that has been cleared.
Like, what a shot.
Corner then. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, it's played into the... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely aimed pass. Dembele goes steaming forward. Pele. Lofted in, up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar! Nicked it back promptly. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Hello, bro.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
क्या pronunciation है भाई ये? Yes.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. He is through here. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Messi. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more
So
greedy
now,
and
like,
forced the issue.
20 people watching, 10 more to go for 500. हो जाए आज.
And he's managed to get rid. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Donatoni. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Shevchenko. Shot a goal! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Alonso! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please join
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xavi Alonso, nice sequence of passes this. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? It's played through for him. He could be in here. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No foul, says the referee. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Pass somewhat off target. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a throw-in.
That's why इसको भी ठीक करना है. ये फॉर्मेशन ठीक ही है भाई. गलत ही गोल खा गया उधर. Guys, जो भी now like subscribe. 24 are watching bro. What are you doing, man?
Substitution on the
Go for
field.
500.
Number 18, Batistuta. Number 7, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 13, David Villa.
Looking to play him in. And Torres!
Substitution.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini. Pele. That's a sharp pass. Nicely shaped ball. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Now it's Villa. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And the shot!
भाई क्या बोले भाई.
It's a goal!
इधर से भी मार दे रहा है गोल.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. And
Yeah,
that is
Martinez
about
आता
as
है तो
cool as
post
they
पे लगता
come.
है ये देख.
He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at it.
And it's been given away. Tries to pass it through. Fires it. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Last third, दूसरा minus हो गया
2
था.
added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. No way through there. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
32 people are watching bro. अबे क्या प्लस के टाइम साला 15 प्लस 20 प्लस माइनस के टाइम 30 26. राहुल के खिलाना ही नहीं।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Zanetti. That's rather hopeful. That's really well cleared. It's played through for him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had it nicked away.
Wow.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bebeto.
Might want to be careful there.
And smartly reclaimed. And real chance! And he's there to belt it away.
पास ही जा रहा है जाके.
And this is Bebeto!
कुछ भी करके उसके पास ही बॉल.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Donadoni with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, it's come to nothing.
Yeah.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta is firing after that one. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Guys, जो भी नया like subscribe करो.
It's Bebeto. Mateus providing an outlet on that flank. Guardiola is there to clear. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Can he get on the end of this? Donadoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
वैसे डायरेक्ट गोल मारेगा वो प्रो प्लेयर.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. Well read, nice interception. Out to the left it goes.
There will be 1 minute.
No, that's been intercepted.
ये
Right
देख
card.
इसके
And we've reached
पास ही जा रहा है
half-time.
बॉल
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough
guys you know
moment.
like subscribe 20-30 people
Any opinion you'd like to express
chat
on the
में
first
hi
half?
hello लिखो भाई
Well, there's one
वो
standout,
क्या
Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All
फिर
too
बोलते हो
often it's
कोई
been found wanting, you know,
creator
much to the
नहीं आता है
frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort.
What did
I hope
he-
it's
what?
nothing serious. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Donatoni. Not the most accurate pass. And he's decided to go for it. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mateus. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Torres. And that's really well manoeuvred. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's got tall.
पावर ही नहीं है शेडिंग
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That's Bebeto. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kagawa. Adams. And
अरे रन लेना
Mateus.
भाई
He won't be happy with that one. Adams gets across to intercept that. 75 minutes played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bebeto. Mateus.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
अरे भाई जाना कोई टोनी एडम्स उधर
Nicely
जा रहा है
weighted ball. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through.
टोनी एडम्स उधर
It's
जा
gone
दिस
for a
इज
throw
माय
in.
रूम आईडी इसके साथ
Substitution
वेलकम
on
टू
the
द स्ट्रीम
field. Number 10, Donadoni. Number 26, Kagawa. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Boyan. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 21, Bernardo Silva.
Where do you stay, sort of? Welcome to the stream. West Bengal, brother.
Well, that has not gone well.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, no joy this time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
4 minus tick. भाई टीम देख भाई क्या फॉर्मेशन भाई Welcome to the stream, Saurav Kaur. Welcome to the stream. है जी. स्क्रीन पे गया क्या स्क्रीन? Fuck. This time 1850 needed to get released. हाँ ना, रिलीज तो चाहिए.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
कब भी करा देते हैं.
So we're up and running. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
किया उसने कुछ नहीं किया. इधर बैक साइड से तो फाउल किया.
Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now there's a Shevchenko!
Nice.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zanetti can get it clear. And there's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. And that's gone loose. That's a good run down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped cross. And back to the keeper. Bellingham gets across to intercept that. And here's Torres. Played out wide. Played back in. Oh, no joy this time. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Still goalless at the moment. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Barcelona finding their passes. Best's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's got to go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Fist है भाई इसके पास। Wonderful.
Best. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Turns back here, probably the best option. Donadoni. Ball's gone out of play. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta. Donadoni. That's a throw.
हाँ भाई मार्क करके रखा है भाई।
Can he get it through? Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Best has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
लेकिन वो नहीं वैन बीटन थी।
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. Pass somewhat off target.
इतना अच्छा प्लेयर लेके भी चला
And
ऊपर
that'll be
से।
the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please take all
Views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easy...
Applies the finish! Batistuta. Messi. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball.
Wow.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Best. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Nice.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, Red, nice interception. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down now.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Messi. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, important interception. Now, that looks a decent ball. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
खुद की टीम में ही इंपोस्टर है भाई, क्या कर सकता है?
It's a throw in.
खुद की टीम पे ही इंपोस्टर है. टीम देखना भाई, इसका टीम देख. What the fuck is this game? बेकनबावर है रे इसके साथ.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Shevchenko. Number 11,
Beckenbauer.
Number 17,
And here's Yaya
Cristiano
Toure.
Ronaldo. Number 22,
Yaya Toure.
That's going in strongly.
Number 18,
Looks a foul. Yeah, the
Penalty.
referee's given it.
coming on the field.
The referee
Number
has
5,
resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a
Number
stern
23,
lecture.
Johan Cruyff. Number
This looks
9,
like a more than
Bale.
decent chance to strike.
Number 25,
And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
Number 8, Toure. Substitutions taking place.
He won't be happy with that one. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's having a
भाई
shot!
क्या बोले भाई, क्या
What
बोले?
about that? Save the best for last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There will be 3 minutes
Barcelona
added
take
time.
what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Poor chose.
भाई इतना
And
टाइम
the
से
referee
डिफेंस कर
brings
रहा
it to
है
a
भाई.
close.
लास्ट में तो
Like a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of intent.
फिर से दो एक फैंचो पेड टू स्टीम. भाई कितना डिफेंस करूं, कितना. एक तो ये स्क्रिप्टिंग और स्मार्ट असिस्ट. खेलता हूँ पता नहीं फैंचो भी. इससे अच्छा BGMI खेलूंगा भाई दोस्तों के साथ. सही मजा.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game.
Can he finish?
सेम
Well,
अगर
he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
गोल हो जाए.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. He's on it. Platini!
क्या बोला क्या
Oh,
बोला मैं
fantastic from
बोल ही
Platini!
दिया भाई सेम
Well,
गोल
this is
अगर
already
ऊपर
looking
मारता तो
rather
गोल
ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So the game's first significant
बोल ही
moments,
दिया भाई
and it's
मैं
come
बोल ही
earlier
दिया
than perhaps we anticipated.
ये देख
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
that's it
Well, they've got it again. Now, who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta aims beyond the defence. Chiellini makes the interception. Wales look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rijkaard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! Donatoni.
अरे भाई
Driving through the middle. That's good defending, very good defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Could move up a gear here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
ये देख
And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's gone direct here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Guardiola, he has found the way through. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
गोलकीपर का नहीं पता ना फॉलो वो सब नहीं जानता हूँ भाई
has been booked just to confirm for that earlier incident.
और ये गेम भाई ये क्या गेम है भाई स्क्रिप्टिंग के अलावा कुछ नहीं होता है ये देखना भाई किधर से मार रहा है गोल पे एकदम
It's an inviting looking ball that. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is
Same
an
चीज
irresistible,
करके जाओ तो
irrepressible look about them
हो
here.
जाएगा क्या?
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
यार भाई क्या बोलूं?
And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
क्या करूं?
Now it's Van Basten. 75 minutes played.
I
बाहर
think
चला.
the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
क्या बोलूं? दोनों मैच हार गए भाई. ये गोल किधर जाके भाई?
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Guys, अभी ना like subscribe. ये
Batistuta.
चुतियापा गेम भाई मैं
Number
अनइंस्टॉल कर
22.
दूंगा.
Donadoni.
तो जब
Coming
से
on
ये
the field.
स्मार्ट
Now he's got
एसिस्ट मिल
space
जाएगा
here.
तब तो इंस्टॉल
And
नहीं
he's
होगा.
worked it through.
Number
That's the keeper's ball. For a moment
Substitution
you felt
taking
that was
place.
going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
अरे बॉल भाई इंटरसेप्ट होके उसके पास ही जा रहा है. देख
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi.
हर बॉल
And
इंटरसेप्ट
there
हो रहा है.
goes
हर
the
बॉल.
final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
सेम जगह पे आ गए. तार बहन जो 3 मैच 1 ड्रॉ. क्या Guys, Zobina likes like hold the ball a bit. You were last. Bro, this game is fucking bitch. That game adventure. Welcome to the stream. Look FC. ये smart assist or ये pay to win. This game is pay to win.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, some tackle that. Oh, easy pickings there. Germany finding their pass. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
4 to 500, nice.
Strong running down that left flank. Little doubt, that is a foul.
सब कार्ड मेरे को
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
प्लेयर को येलो कार्ड दे
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckham plays it short. Fiore!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That is definitely not his best. You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Guys, we now like, subscribe.
Guardiola. Oh, no joy this time. Beckham. Now Fiore. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And he's there to make the challenge, and that's gone loose. White threads one in, and he's cut it out, knocks it into space, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Yeah.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This is the time you need that
The
pace.
attendance for this match was 80,113.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he finish? Terrific from Mateus! A finish of true class! And finally he has breathed life into the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
And a chance! Oh, crossbar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
देखना योलो कार्ड देखना भाई टाइमिंग का मिसमैच हो रहा है इसमें तो उसको ही नहीं लिया रे इस टीम को पत्थर में था उसे गोल करके तुम अच्छा
Substitution for Milan, number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Donadoni. Substitutions
White
taking place.
is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's White. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Searching pass he's played there. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And they've got rid. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just 5 minutes left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. No, it's come to nothing. Adams. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
लॉस इतना लॉस भाई क्या नहीं भाई तो सबके साथ देख रहा हूँ भाई 0 लॉस 2 लॉस भाई कैसे खेलते भाई वो लोग
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Wireless screen share कर रहा हूँ तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा अरे भाई तो उसको दिया मैंने
Looking for a runner.
उसके पास दिया मैंने
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Nice control. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh,
Wow.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in.
Oh,
It's a
wow,
pretty
wow.
loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zanetti.
अरे
Batistuta
भाई
is
फर्स्ट टाइम
onto
शॉट
this.
मारना भाई
Possession football,
तो
Jim.
कौन
We're
रोक के
seeing
रखा है
plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he goes cross-field. Batistuta. Can he finish? It's run loose, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball and a great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a decent clearance. Shot could be on. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
और एक इधर है भाई
Passing is crisp and sharp.
दो सेंटर फॉरवर्ड है
Mateus going full steam ahead down the left flank. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
इसी किधर है आई ना मेसी
Terrific header.
Has been indicated.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rafinha. That's been intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Quick announcement.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Crosses it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Wow.
And the referee's come over. It's a
रेड
red
कार्ड
card.
भाई मेरे नसीब में आज तक
Milan
है ही
are
भाई
down
हर
to 10
मैच में
men.
कुछ करो तो भी येलो कार्ड कुछ ना करो रेड कार्ड येलो कार्ड और रेड कार्ड वार्निंग दो भाई
Oh, super find.
इधर से जा रहा है पता नहीं
And this is Messi. Rafinha. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Oh, what has happened here?
Run.
Milan, that could spell trouble. Mateus.
High pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He has a look out. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. White. He's cut it out. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Nice, Konami, nice. Nice, Konami.
Adams has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mateus is the guilty party there. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. They want to be quick to recover this. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he shoots! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And जो भी नए हो,
Corner number 2 then.
Stream, guys. I'm a variety streamer, not only eFootball.
Kukchu goes short. Incoming delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Messi. Knocks it into space. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a
Nice. क्या बोलो भाई, हारते ही जा रहा हूँ भाई। ठीक है कोई ना, एक तो प्लस पॉइंट ये है। स्टेप उसका व्यूज कितना भाई, वो भी तो व्यू डालना है। याद ही नहीं चला गया। Guys, hope you now like, subscribe.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Aberdeen have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
देख लो कि मैं गोल खा पाऊंगा, देखो।
Romario! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. Pele has it out wide and in space. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Salah. Still goalless at the moment. Threads one in. And this is Romario. Zanetti. And it's Guardiola. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's run loose here. Zanetti. And this is Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that. Zanetti made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, tries a shot!
क्या किस्मत है भाई अपने का. Nice.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? He's found some space. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, good take in a good area. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello everybody, and please join
So,
me in
no
wishing
breakthrough
a
from
happy
either side.
wedding
0-0
anniversary
after
to one of our
45
fan
minutes of
members.
action. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Camavinga, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be it. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, I know there's plenty of time left in this
lovely
second half
play,
yet,
good
but that's a goal which
Hello.
deserves to win this
Whoever
match.
plays.
And now that the skipper has delivered such a
play.
beauty, the whole team will have a confidence thrust.
After
One
52
sweeping
minutes,
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Forty-five people are watching, bro. Welcome to the stream. अच्छा एल भी था ना, वो कूदता कूदता था आई थिंक. किस जगह पे था फिर वो? लाइव वॉचिंग का भी एक तो सब काउंट है। सबके सब वही से देखूंगा ये तभी ये खेल लेते हैं।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Mateus. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Bouten. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Salah. Now it's Villa. Baresi was in no mood for any of that. And it's made its way to him. No way through, so back it comes. They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Villa.
फाउल नहीं है ये।
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stood up well to him there. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. And it's Salah. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Owen. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Roberto Carlos! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, please
So we are
turn
still
towards the
where we
screen
were
for
at
a
the beginning.
special
It is
presentation
0-0
featuring
at
our
the
guest
break.
performers today.
Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Bale. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. But that has not gone well. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Turan. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mohamed Salah. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now he's got space here. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
थ्रू पास देगा, थ्रू पास देगा, किसी को तो थ्रू पास देगा, बहुत से थ्रू पास देगा.
Bale! Strokes it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's ended up in no man's land.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. Mateus. Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
They've done it!
थ्रू पास अच्छा दिया था उसने. भैया उसकी जगह उसको लेना है. ऑफर में थे उसको नहीं. ये मैं देख भी नहीं है. वाह,
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Bale. Number 20, Owen. Number 18, Roberto Carlos.
Now, the ball's gone astray.
Number 13, Olise. Number 17,
And he's
Mateus.
taking no chances there.
Coming on the
Spread
field,
out to the left.
Number 9, Erling
And
Haaland.
he's cleared it out of harm's
Number
way.
21, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 10,
Oh, no joy this
Messi.
time.
Number 8,
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute
That is
at a
great
time.
defending, so
ये
alert.
फाउल मेरे against है भाई. क्या? It's my fault or the opponent? Let's go baby, let's go. एक TMF चाहिए, LWF है तो वो नहीं चाहिए, और एक चाहिए CF, ये भी इसको ले जाए. ऑल सेट. पहले इसको खिलाते हैं क्योंकि ये RMF तो मेसी खेल सकता है, ये भी RMF नहीं खेल सकता. फिर किसको जगह इस जगह पे किसको लाओ? देखते हैं, ऑटो मैच करके देखते हैं, ऑटो पिकअप पे. नहीं, बात तो LB को लाओ. फिर क्या टीम था रे, पहले भूल गया. फॉर्मेशन में कौन कौन थे? मेसी था, मोहम्मद सलाह था, सलाह सलाह. इधर टीम तो नहीं है. इसकी जगह पे जीके को लाओ. 209 भी 9 ही था क्या? थिंग्स 3209 नहीं थे, उससे ज़्यादा थे मेरे हिसाब से। इसके चलना भाई, बड़ा सेकेंड है। Guys, hope you never like, subscribe. 500 complete. Thank you so much.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
$83, nice.
And that's been intercepted.
That's
Nice
great
block,
positioning,
nice
so
block.
good from him.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rijkaard. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So it is still 0-0. Knocks it out wide, played back in. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shot could be on. And they're quick to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No, that's been intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Costa Curta. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcelona finding their passes. Griezmann. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking for options for movement. He's a shade optimistic. Schmeichel getting this one clear.
बॉल इजी था पर
There's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
गोलकीपर भी है माइकल नया वाला भाई shit man.
And the action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. And it's BYTE. Some really good ball movement. Now the delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Robson really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Messi! Danger averted for now. Played out to the left flank. Donadoni. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Salah. Well read, nice interception.
अरे चेंज हो जाना भाई
And the keeper's got it again. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Zanetti. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now Robson. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? And Batistuta!
Fucking Batistuta,
he's managed to get it all
wrong. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
How is it? अच्छा चांस अगर मिस करेगा तो भाई कौन भागेगा इसको तो। इतना अच्छा चांस था, इतना अच्छा। नहीं मुझे तो हगना है भाई। नहीं भाई जीता है भाई, जीता है। अभी फिलहाल ड्रॉ है, ठीक है कोई नहीं।
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Batistuta, number 11, Donadoni, coming on the field.
Tries to play it through, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
बेस्ट को भी मिल गया उसको।
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
4 माइनस, इतना अच्छा प्लेयर से ड्रॉ करा फिर भी 4 माइनस, बताओ। इससे अच्छा तो भाई मेरा वो टीम ही अच्छा है भाई। कौन सा टीम है भाई? फक, इसमें तो कतई नहीं खेलूंगा। 5 वाला फिर भी ठीक है। चेंजेस क्या है इसमें? ऑटो पिकअप करूंगा तो कितना आ जाएगा? भाई इसमें भी 3200 आएगा और स्टैट्स पे भी वही आएगा। वाला नहीं, 433 ये वाला आई थिंक। यप 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 यप। दोनों होल प्लेयर नहीं, एक तो ऑर्केस्ट्रेट जूड बेलिंगम, उधर क्रिएटिव प्ले मेकर सीएमएफ टाइप नहीं, क्रिएटिव प्ले मेकर सीएमएफ वो बेलिंगम क्या है भाई? ये बेलिंगम कौन से टीम में था? टेमन इस टीम पे ही था आई थिंक। होल प्लेयर मतलब दोनों होल प्लेयर खिला रहा है ये, क्योंकि नहीं ये में भी है। Guys, जो भी नया लाइक सब्सक्राइब। इसमें दो और एक्स्ट्रा है क्या? व्हाट? guys, जो भी नया हो लाइक सब्सक्राइब। थोड़ा सा रुको भाई, ये साला मैच हार रहा हो भाई, पता नहीं किस लिए। थोड़ा सा टीम को देखना पड़ेगा भाई। ये बेस्ट क्रिएटिव प्ले मेकर है। बेस्ट एक ही कार्ड है बेस्ट का। प्रोलिफिक विंगर। Right, all right. No worries, no worries. भाई 503 गाइस, जो भी नया हो लाइक सब्सक्राइब, जो भी नए जुड़े हैं वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. आई एम अ बैड स्ट्रीमर. In afternoon I play eFootball. In evening we play anything like BGMI, Valorant, GTRP, every PC game and mobile. You know. Wait a second, get wait a second. ये दो वन साला. Wait a second, wait a second. ये दो वन पूरा गया. ये मायने लगा गया. थोड़ा सा रुको, 2 मिनट दो, 2 मिनट बस, 2 मिनट दो. थोड़ा सा रुको गाइस, ये मैच होने दो, नहीं तो नहीं होगा. एक माइनस ऑलरेडी खा चुके हैं और माइनस नहीं. काल पास दियो डोनाल्डो नहीं. Batistuta, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why are you stopped there? Nice one. Wait a second, bro. Wait a second, guys. 2 मिनट दो, 2 मिनट बस. इस मैच खत्म होने दो, इस मैच को. अभी भी नहीं आया। Fuck, भाई।
Arsenal are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Back. Spin back.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes!
इतने टाइम से भाई
Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Donadoni wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Zanetti gets it away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's found a way through. Now the cross. Van Dijk tries to clear. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And this is Ronaldinho. Rijkaard.
अरे भाई कितना
And that
जितना
is
वो
as far
मैच
as
को
it goes.
हार जा रहा है भाई, कैसे
Well,
हो
what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
फिर से हारना स्टार्ट हो गया भाई। इजी मैच भाई, पोजीशन अच्छा था। ये मैच और हार जाओ तो कैसे। कितना अच्छा गेम प्ले जा रहा था भाई, एक स्क्रिप्ट की वजह से पूरा पूरा मैच पेंचर कांड मार गया भाई। फिर से स्टार्ट हो गया हारना। भाई कुछ दिन ऐसा नहीं गया कि सारे मैच जीत रहा हूँ। 2 जीतो तो 10 हार जाओ।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
क्या हुआ? भाई ये 2-1 भाई किस दिन भाई पूरा स्ट्रीम का बर्बाद करता है। एक तो स्ट्रीम चल
First corner.
रहा है, गया मतलब।
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Guys, hope you never like, subscribe, review my
It's their second corner of the
watch
game.
any more. Welcome to this. Watch any more. Watch any more. Okay, I will do.
A header! A reprieve,
I'll do.
albeit perhaps momentary.
Name. Tell me your name. Brother.
It's gone out for a throw-in. De Bruyne. And it's Batistuta. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot! In he goes again. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Messi! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Thinks about the shot, and that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi touches it back. Messi driving, and Messi! And he
That is
nearly
okay,
went all
okay,
the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta! Oh, it's hit a post! The ball has bounced loose now. A corner it is then.
Okay.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Bojan. Belletti. That'll be a throw-in. Adams. Costa Curta. That is good alertness. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. David Villa! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. Now it's Villa. And the shot! Well, now it's a race. And one more try! And he's there to belt it away. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Batistuta.
पास ही नहीं ले पाया.
It's a goal kick.
रिसीव नहीं कर पाया.
Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Donatoni. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne, tidy with his distribution. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
It's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Bruyne, played out to the left flank, wriggles his way through. He is through here! Danger averted for now. Out for a throw.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Batistuta. Donadoni. And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
मैच खत्म होने दो भाई। Division 1 rank 1, what the this is your account? ये क्या है भाई? ये कोई टैक्टिक्स है क्या? ये लो प्लेयर रखने में सब्स्टिट्यूट में इसमें क्या होता है क्या? The thing is कि what the reason behind this normal player in substitute? Why? ले Why? What does mean Mustafikur Rahman? Welcome to the stream. Second, I am Parth. I am Parth. I think are you Indian? भाई क्या अकाउंट है भाई? ये भी तो बढ़िया अकाउंट है। तो अभी ठीक है, अभी इस अकाउंट रिव्यू कर देते, क्या ही होगा। बस तुम लोग सब्सक्राइब, अकाउंट रिव्यू हो जाने पे सब्सक्राइब अनसब्सक्राइब मत कर देना ब्रो। नाइस। और क्या है? नफीस __ LM10 सब के सब डिवीजन उड़ान वाले हैं भाई। कैसे कह रहे तुम लोग? कैसे गए? मैं तो भाई डिवीजन 2 पे नूब हूँ भाई। क्यों भाई, क्यों स्पैम करे जा रहे हो भाई, दिख रहा है मुझे। सबके सब डिवीजन 1, सबके सब नाइस। Wow, thanks for the information. और कोई है? Guys, do we now like subscribe? Is भाई ये कोई तो है जो टीम रिव्यू के बाद अनसब्सक्राइब कर दिया। ठीक है भाई, कोई ना, इसलिए ये सब नहीं करता, 1v1 ये सब नहीं खेलता हूँ। ये लोग सब्सक्राइब करके खेल लेते हैं, उसके बाद अनसब्सक्राइब कर देते हैं। रोमिनिका का पता नहीं। थैंक यू। मैं और भी गेम खेलने वाला हूँ शाम को, इवनिंग पे, लाइक BGMI, वैलोरेंट। BGMI का भी रैंक पुश चालू होगा 30%.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
I don't know, brother, Aditya Sharka.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Will come in.
The keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta, Donatoni, Odo. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Villa. Chance! Rodri gets across to intercept that. So we're still where we started right now. Iniesta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Davids. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Davids. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Decent chance! Goal!
What was that?
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Donatoni. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. David Villa. Iniesta. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Villa. Nesta. Inzaghi. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Rafinha.
Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Donatoni. That is good alertness. Davids. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a little off target. Rafinha.
Yeah, yes.
Rafinha looking to...
Ye dekho.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the counter is on. And that's been won straight back. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still just a single goal between the sides. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Yeah, you can. I will try.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Picked out brilliantly. He's found a way through. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
And here's Iniesta. Looking tidy in possession here. There's the shot! He
Go,
has
go.
done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
That's rather hopeful.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Inzaghi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He is through here. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance!
Nice one.
Oh, what about that?
Don't face your CV, always
Late
face
in
your
the day,
CV.
this could well be it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
You creative playmaker, I guess. कोई और को लेते हैं. Last match. उसके बाद ये फ़ोन चार्ज देना होगा, ब्लॉग को एडिट करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि इस हफ्ते ही ब्लॉग को आना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate.
And the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Foul है ये
It
वाला।
looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has.
Bro, using
And
this
that is a
training for
huge moment in the context of the game.
8,
Real
11,
pressure
10,
penalty
4, 8,
this.
11, 10, 4, 8, 11. All right. मिडिल पे मारेगा मेरे हिसाब से।
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will...
भाई पावर ही नहीं दिया स्टानिक।
Well, the finish certainly didn't match
क्या
the build-up.
मार दिया
The
वो।
timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And here's Rooney.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to
तू
get
दे
on
रहा
the
है,
turn.
कोई नहीं है।
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's the keeper's ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rooney with the short one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's found a way past. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Messi! It's there! And they get themselves in front! How very smart. He just got it right.
Next match,
Messi
yeah.
really can't believe his
Next
luck.
match what?
He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And smartly reclaimed. That's a good ball.
यार मारो भाई।
That's going to go a long way.
There will be 3
We are
minutes
into stoppage time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Let's go.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Rooney. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. Van de Ven. Robson. Donatoni. That looks a cracking ball. And Torres!
He's asking
And
for
he
it.
looked every bit
No,
the assured
brother.
keeper there.
I'm not doing
That's
that.
very, very good. You can't ask for much
It's
more
only
than that.
Saturday.
He rises!
It's only Saturday I'm playing.
No, not the best of headers.
Friendly
Look,
match.
we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Van de Ven. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Koundé gets across to intercept that. Van de Ven. And it's Rooney.
Oh, really well played.
That's a
Also the
throw.
fighting spirit has added skills to enhance his performance. All right.
Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
ये last match है वैसे भी. Good chance.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the keeper beats it away. Rijkaard gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, what a ball! Lovely pass, but can he get there?
यार मारो भाई double
Danger
bar
averted for now.
Yeah.
Howson has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were
Through देगा.
exposed and vulnerable,
Sure,
and
through
he
देगा.
knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Has a shot!
As a sort.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
एक बात
Xabi
बता
Alonso
goalkeeper आएगा
clearly
double
thought
bar
he
में.
had the beating of the keeper.
I think so.
Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Xabi Alonso.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano
Big relief, it
Ronaldo.
just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta. He slings it in. Robson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Costa Curta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Added minutes has been indicated.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is Rooney, plays it across. Milan could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. Plays it in. He's had a go! Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched it that deep.
That's the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Operation. Bro, I am not playing friendly match bro. Only in Saturday I will play. Yeah. एरियल मतलब ये आई थिंक कौन है एरियल भाई? एरियल 1 और 4 तो दिया हुआ है. 8 11 10 8 11 10. जंपिंग लिस्ट नहीं है थोड़ा. 1 और है, किसको दूं? पासिंग बॉल आइकन. पासिंग बॉल मतलब ये. हाँ, ये थोड़ा सा याद नहीं रहता कौन किसको क्या बोलते हैं. फाइटिंग स्पिरिट देने को बोल रहा हूँ. फाइटिंग स्पिरिट है आई थिंक मेरे पास. इनएलिजिबल क्यों भाई? फाइटिंग स्पिरिट गोलकीपर को फाइटिंग स्पिरिट नहीं दिया जा सकता है क्या? $94 reach and reflex makes him god of goalkeeping. हाँ वो तो है. reflex 94. कैचिंग और पेयरिंग भी वही सेम ही था. ओह, तो गोलकीपिंग में किधर से मिलेगा मुझे फाइटिंग स्पिरिट? किसी के पास ही नहीं है. ये खेल लेते क्या पता। खेल लो, 4 बज चुके हैं भाई। नहीं और नहीं, बहुत देर खेलना। चलो गाइस, मिलता आपको कल, बाय। आई एम प्लेइंग लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर। यूज 0 rated goalkeeper and give him skill if you। हाँ हाँ, आई नो दैट मेथड। आई एम प्लेइंग लॉन्ग बॉल काउंटर। कपेलू मैनेजर। बस मिलता आपको कल, बाय। जो भी नए हो लाइक सब्सक्राइब, जो भी सब्सक्राइब हो, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। बाय बाय।